The United States has made a significant decision regarding visa processing for Zimbabweans. Starting Thursday, most visa services at the U.S. Embassy in Zimbabwe will be suspended. This move comes following a directive from the U.S. State Department, affecting a wide range of visa categories. The suspension impacts several visa types, including tourist visas B1, B2, student visas, immigrant visas, and business visas. Only a limited number of diplomatic and official visas will continue to be processed during this period. This decision has far-reaching implications for Zimbabweans planning to travel, study, or work in the United States. So why has the US taken such a drastic step? The primary reason cited by US officials is the high rate of visa overstays by Zimbabwean nationals. According to recent data, the overstay rate for tourist visas alone stands at a concerning 10.57%. This translates to approximately 709 individuals who have remained in the US beyond their authorized stay period. But it's not just tourist visas that are under scrutiny. Zimbabwean student visa holders are also facing increased attention from US immigration authorities. The concern extends beyond mere numbers, touching on broader issues of immigration compliance and national security. Another significant factor contributing to this decision is Zimbabwe's refusal to sign a safe third country agreement with the United States. Such an agreement would allow the US to return asylum seekers to countries they passed through before reaching American soil. It's worth noting that only a handful of African nations, including Rwanda, Eswatini, and South Sudan, have agreed to such arrangements so far. For Zimbabweans currently in the US or those who already hold valid visas, there's a silver lining. The suspension doesn't affect existing valid visas, at least for now. However, this situation serves as a reminder of the ever-changing landscape of international travel and immigration policies. This isn't the first time the US has implemented such measures. In June 2025, travel bans were reinstated for 19 countries due to weak passport security and high visa overstay rates. Zimbabwe's current predicament echoes these broader global trends in immigration enforcement. In a related development, the US has launched a new pilot program specifically for Malawi and Zambia. Under this program, visa applicants may be required to pay bonds of up to $15,000 to prevent overstaying. While this doesn't directly affect Zimbabwe, it demonstrates the US government's commitment to addressing visa overstay issues across the region. Time is of the essence for Zimbabwe. The country has been given a 60-day window to comply with US immigration demands. As this deadline approaches, there's growing concern about potential additional penalties if compliance isn't achieved. The impact of this visa suspension extends beyond individual travelers. It has implications for business relations, educational exchanges, and cultural ties between the two nations. Many Zimbabweans who had plans to visit family, pursue educational opportunities, or engage in business ventures in the US now find themselves in a state of uncertainty. This situation also highlights the complex interplay between immigration policies and international relations. The US decision sends a clear message about its expectations regarding immigration compliance and cooperation from partner countries. For Zimbabweans and those with ties to the country, staying informed about these developments is crucial. The situation remains fluid, and further updates are likely as discussions between US and Zimbabwean officials continue. As this story unfolds, it's important to consider the broader implications for international travel and visa policies worldwide. The US action towards Zimbabwe could set precedents for how other nations approach similar issues in the future. In conclusion, the suspension of most US visa services for Zimbabweans marks a significant shift in the relationship between the two countries. It underscores the importance of immigration compliance and international cooperation in an increasingly interconnected world. As we await further developments, the impact of this decision will continue to reverberate through diplomatic channels and affect the lives of many individuals and families. Stay tuned for updates on this evolving situation. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining the long-term implications of this visa suspension and its potential resolution. For those affected or interested in this issue, it's advisable to keep a close eye on official announcements from both US and Zimbabwean authorities.